Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
He can run onto that.
Just brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Ito. Minamino.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's cut it out. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's intervened well there. Minamino. Ito. That's the throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ambitious ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. That was travelling.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ito. And it's Roberto Carlos. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nesta. And now they can clear their lines. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's let fly. And he has kept it out somehow.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that was asking for too much. Tries to play it through. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Minamino. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ah, such a clever touch. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ito. He's got away. Minamino. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. That is a great pick out. Just the keeper in his way. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. The movement's so precise. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Throw in. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ito. Best. Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking for the run. And a chance! And there's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ito. Minamino. And they've got rid.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Japan.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter.
18, coming on the field, number 9, number 33.
Japan
Number
are,
10,
of course, in a position
number
to
7,
go to the bench should the need arise.
Substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
It's been shipped out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! It's a goal! Japan are level! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 72 minutes is
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Over to the right flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Decent chance! And it's hoisted clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. It's Eto'o! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Eto'o fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Japan.
So, third corner of the game.
Ito. Coming on to replace him is number 36.
And a header! Another one of football's and how moments. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? It's a sweeping cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Araujo clears it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The final 5 minutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, he wasn't going to let him past. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shot a goal! Taken back almost at once. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. And that's gone loose. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
This is a
Not ideal for either
children's
side, of
announcement.
course, although
Would the
if you look at
father
the